In this screencast, we're going to take a look at managing our RSS feeds with Google Reader. The first thing to know is that RSS stands for Really Simple Syndication. Syndication is when we are able to automatically receive updates from a website without having to visit the website. It's like having a newspaper subscription that's delivered to your door every morning. And the really simple part, I think, is self-explanatory. RSS feeds are marked all over the web with icons that look like these orange icons. You can see there's a variety of ways that people format them, but basically it's some sort of little dot radiating wave, radio waves, blog waves, who knows. But it stands for RSS feed. What it means when you see this icon is that what you're about to click on is not a regular web page link. It's actually a link to an RSS feed, one of these subscription links. And a lot of websites have these. For example, the New York Times has RSS feeds for all of its main sections. And if you're particularly interested in a particular area, for example, health research, you'd subscribe directly to just that section. So what I'm going to do here is, in fact, I'm going to right-click or control-click on this RSS feed link, and I'm going to copy the link. We all have these RSS feeds on the Senior Seminar blog, and at the bottom we have the entries and comments feeds. That's for all of the posts and all of the comments for the blog. And there are several other feeds coming off that blog as well. And what we do is we go to Google Reader. Google Reader is at google.com/reader. It's one of the many applications Google provides. If you go to google.com/reader, it'll ask you to log in with your Google account. If you've already got a Gmail account, or you've already got a YouTube account, or you've already using Google Sites or iGoogle or something like that, you've already got a Google account and you're fine to just go ahead and log in. If you don't have a Google account yet and you want to use Google Reader, you're going to need to create an account, which is fine so long as you're older than 13, and it's totally straightforward. Just follow the directions on the screen. I'm going to log into Google Reader right now. And what I see when I come into Google Reader is a list of all of my subscriptions down the side here. I've organized them into little folders. And then right here it's showing me all of my new items, the things I haven't read yet. And it will, and I can just scroll through all those articles when I'm ready to. But right now, remember how I copied that feed off of the New York Times? I want to add a subscription. I'm going to click the Add a Subscription button. And I'm going to paste in the URL that I copied from the New York Times. Click Add. And Google's going to think about it for a second, and then I'm going to see down at the bottom a new feed show up. This is now one of my subscriptions. Anytime something new is posted on the New York Times to the research feed, it will show up in my Google Reader. I can do the same thing with the Senior Seminar in Israel. I'm going to go down to the bottom and copy the entries feed and go back to Google Reader. I'm going to add this subscription there. I'm just paste it in, click Add. Just going to click and where, and now I have a subscription to the Senior Seminar in Israel feed. Anytime somebody posts something new, it will show up in my Google Reader. I can either look at just that feed, or I can look at all my feeds all at once. There are a number of fancy features about Google Reader, the ways of sharing articles that you liked and things like that I'm going to show you in a separate screencast. Google Reader is how I manage my RSS feeds. It's what I would recommend for you as well. All you need is a Google account, which is free to sign up for and totally straightforward.